Good morning. I am in Mattapoisett, Massachusetts, and I drive around a lot looking for interesting things. And one of the things that I always like to notice is like things that are out of place. Like for instance, that over there is a crane that a boatyard would use to remove like a mast of a boat, and usually they're over there at the end of one of these wharfs, which by the way, whaling ships were built here once upon a time. But anyway, so why is it over there? Well, if it's over there, that means it's probably going to do something over there. And I can see there's a gentleman on that boat. Looks like they're going to remove the mast over there. So, looks like I know what I'm going to photograph. It's time to get in there and get some photos. I'm using primarily my Leica Q2, which by the way, I have a video where I talk specifically about the little Leica Wonder camera that I did in Greece. That will be publishing pretty soon. But all I'm trying to do is use the symmetry of the boat and putting the rigger in context and just letting things happen. I never stay still. I'm always looking for a different angle, a different perspective. And I'm like, okay, let me get a little bit closer. I'm sure he's wondering what it is I'm doing. Less talking, more photographing. But I'm really wanting to use those metal cable railings to frame the guy, which is what happened here. Let me take you into the belly of the beast. This is an old sailboat, and you can see the description of it here. But nothing's out of bounds. I want to discover things, and I heard some sound down below, and there's Silas. And at this point, I really don't know what he's doing. But all I'm trying to do is frame him with the bathroom on the left and that passageway he's in. So that's what I'm trying to get, using the woodwork and the symmetry of the entire interior of the boat to create some cool photos. But of course I'm curious, I want to know what's going on here. Be patient, wait till he turns around, and then you'll get the picture. I like to work from the outside in, so you can see how far back I am, relatively speaking, even though this is a relatively small space, and I slowly work my way in. Right, so he is trying to remove the wedges to keep the mast in place. He just showed me. Not that I know anything about this stuff.
The rest is gonna fall out once just more so when the crane picks it up.
Yep.
It's not wedged in there.
Now that I know that the mast is almost ready to come out, I ran off to the distance there to try to use my longer lens to isolate Silas on the mast. And this would have been perfectly good, but, well, try to get different perspectives, different angles as things are happening. Time to do a little bit of running. Now the Leica Q2 has a fixed lens, but if you shoot in JPEG, which in this case I do both JPEG and RAW at the same time, you can simulate different focal lengths with a little button on the back of the body of the camera. So now that I have two completely different perspectives, I'm getting even closer. And you notice I dropped my other camera there. There's no need for me to be going on board with that longer lens. I have no idea how long he's going to be up there for, so I'm trying to move around and see what's interesting. But keep your eyes open. See what's going on. I really like getting up close and personal, but the reason for that is I want to create photographs that are as tight as possible, in the sense that every millimeter in the shot means something. You notice there's no talking between me and anybody? Once you establish the fact, by not talking at all, that you're there to just document things, suddenly you've become invisible and they just focus on what it is that they're doing. And you end up with shots like that. Oh man, look, can you spot my sunglasses falling out of my pocket? They almost went into the water. I didn't even realize I had lost them. I came back and I still couldn't find them, and I left my phone number with Silas up top there, and he called me back after he found them. Okay? I was lucky.
If he's cool with that, I'd love to do it. So there you go. It's easy to just stay in one place and get what I would call a safe shot. So if I just stayed out here, got a long shot, the symmetry, the simplicity of him on the mast would have been a very good picture. But I'm always looking for stuff. And while he was still up there, why not move around looking for things? And I really think that this photo, where you see all three of them trying to remove that mast, is far better. It is what it is. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe, give me the thumbs up, and I'll try to make more videos. But right now, I just want to go in my car, grab some water, and relax.